Hello and welcome back everyone. How are you doing today? My name is Scowling and I play Flesh and Blood. That's what I do. That's what I do. Every day, all the time. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. And you're all doing all well. If you had a pro quest, I'd love to hear about it. I spent all weekends doing interviews with some amazing people. Really great stuff. And you'll hear about that soon. Schöne Fische, how are you today? Lilian, hello. Also, before we get going, before I say anything else, you may remember I opened up my third shelter on stream last Tuesday. And it would probably be fair to say that I was pretty happy about that. I was pretty excited. You may even say I was ecstatic. Well, one of my lovely community members has gone away and has made a fantastic emote. Pockets, the madman, has made an emote of that moment. There is a animated and an unanimated version of it. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty damn cool. So Pockets, if you're here, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Also, Liliana, so later on you made a clip, so thank you for that as well. So I think the animated version should be available to all. I don't have enough free slots, so I think I had to put one behind tier 1 subscription. Not 100% sure, something like that, but yeah. New emotes! New emotes dropped. Look at me. Oh, schöne Fische. Thank you so much for the resubscription. That's probably... Oh, sorry. That was probably a bit loud. On the bright side, also in other news, I fixed the Stream Deck. I think what happened was that the USB ports where I was using the Stream Deck didn't deliver enough electricity to the Stream Deck, so every time I tried to do something in the software, it would just crash the laptop. I've plugged it somewhere else in. So what I needed to do is plug the webcam in a different port. I had to plug the webcam into the port where the Stream Deck used to be, and that seems to work so far. So because the camera is on, clearly you can see me, you can hear me.
Ew, yikes forever.
This seems to work. Mostly. Because you were supposed to see clapping on screen. Wait, oh no, the emojis don't show up on the screen. You can hear the sound, you can't see the emojis. Anyway, hey, Schöne Fische. By the way, Schöne Fische, was that you that wasn't able to go to Hamburg because your friend's, the train ticket was in your friend's name? I think that was TK. I'm not 100% sure if it was TK. I know you guys are both from Germany and it was one of you guys. This is important. Anyway, what are we doing today? It was TK. I thought it was TK. I wasn't 100% sure anymore. It was TK. Because the funny thing is, right? You're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this. Oh, I also bought a box of Super Slam. So I have Super Slam if you want that, Lilian. I opened up a cold foil already. Sigma. You know what? I have tons of Super Slam now, so I'll open that if that's okay. Alright, let's go over to the cam. Number 2. How are you doing, Sigma? How was your weekend? Are you selling your Fable? No, I'm not selling it. No, I currently don't even have it. I borrowed it. Somebody borrowed it off me. Izet, that is here sometimes, is playing it for the... Alright, so... No perfect... You know what, guys? Did you know that you can actually tell with this pack if there are tokens at the front? If you touch the pack, you can tell if it's perforated in the middle or not. Oh, another... This is like the 5th Tempest Palm Gust Wave. It's a Majestic, I'm not gonna complain. I probably need a playset anyway for my Ninja collection. Not a bad place to start. I opened up another Cold Foil Extended Art Outside Interference from this box already. Because I felt like treating myself on the weekend. Instill Fear in foil. Up on the pedestal. Super rare. And then a rare. Rare. Yes, I mean, it doesn't mean that you have something good just because you can feel if it's a token's not at the front. But it will give you a higher chance if you actually go through, you know, if you go and do that. Anyway, so yeah, I went to the armory on Thursday. I sat down. My opponent is German, right? And I was like, hey, nice to meet you. Nice of you to be here. And he's like, yeah, I'm in town for a few days, you know, here for conference. I decided to come down to play. I was like, great. I was like, oh, did you go to Hamburg? And he's like, no, I didn't go to Hamburg because I got sick. And I was like, wait, hold on. Hold on. Is it possible that you had a friend which wasn't able to go to Hamburg because the train ticket was in your name and the ticket that they would need to get was too expensive? And he looks at me and just nods. I was like, no way. No way. So I played into TK's friend. That's so good. That's insane. Oh my god. It's incredible, right? It's incredible. Sigma, what do you need to carve for? You went 3-0 at the Thursday armor. Nice. Was that CC? He had to know, wondering how he knew, right? I was like, what? And then I was like, I gave him one of my sleeves and it's like, give this to your friend and don't, like, no context. Just give him the sleeve. CC played Kasaya. She's so good. She's so good right now. She's legit really good. I need to card for things. Well, I'm guessing things. The question is what things. Anyway, so we're playing Kayo. I still love Kayo. I know I owe you guys something today. We'll wait until about after the first game. Then I will show the thing. We will wait a little bit. We'll wait a little bit for people to arrive. Just good into Grave in Cindra, but bad into the Earth Heroes. Okay, I can see that. Yeah. But I mean, you don't see Florian a lot, right? So your real problem then is Verdance. Alright, so we're playing... I have too many things open here, by the way. So we're gonna close this. Open this. I'm still on KO. I'm playing KO. I am trying silly things. I'm trying to cook a little bit. So this is the deck that went top 8 in ProQuest. I changed a little bit of something about it. I put in Meeps. And I put in Heart of Feindal. Now, Heart of Feindal is very debatable if this is good or not. I don't have enough game sets to say if it's good or not. The problem with it clearly is that it only gives you a life if you're lower than them, right? If this always gave you a life whenever you pitched it, it would be very good, I think, for the deck. But this is... I feel like it's a bit of a catch-up mechanic. The question is, would I rather just block for 3 instead? And I don't have the answer, but you know what? It's one of the fables that I have and I want to try it out. I don't like heart. You want to be higher life at all times. I do, but you can't always maintain life at higher. Like you can't always do that, right? The 3 block is better. It may be. Meeps, heck yeah, right, Mantas. Meeps, actually... is... It would be better if it was a 0 cost, like I think, but... It's... I like it because... and I think I mentioned this before, because it asks your opponent a question, right? And Fitz left because my partner just came. Oh, so we'll remove that. But we'll try that. I mean, we'll try it out, right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Meeps obviously isn't into a lot of heroes, but the like is gain control of an item, right? So this is good into Verdance, which is very good in the current meta. It's good into -IO, which is also doing pretty well at the moment. So just as 2 examples, right? And obviously Dash doesn't want to block at all. Dash just wants to go brrr. And if I can get Dash to block, I think this is a win. And Verdance even, like, either she ignores it, and I hit, and I get go again. Or they use 2 cards to block, which is fine for me as well, because my game plan into Verdance is Fatigue. That's my game plan. So if I get 2 cards for 2 with go again, that's fine by me. That's absolutely fine by me. Let's go into all high seas. Yeah, because the money is an item as well, right? How you doing, Mantis, by the way? I should try Meeps and Kasai. Yeah, I mean, try it out. I actually just bought my 3rd copy last week, just in case it's actually good. Just in case, because it was like a £2 or something, and the person that sold it to me is like, oh, I'll give it to you for like... first or second. I'll give it to you for... like a monster. It's like, sure, we'll take that. Alright, so this is... we'll just leave as is. Dorinthea, my nemesis. So, you know how that goes. Good, getting ready to judge PQs 2 weekends straight. Nice, nice. Have you already done one, or no? I'll be in London in March for an oceanography conference. Maybe we'll bump into each other in army. That would be really cool, dude. I mean, let me know when you're here. I mean, I can make most. But you know, that's what threw me off, Shunifisher, right? Because the person that I bumped into had something to do with oceans as well, right? Don't ask me what exactly. I was like, wait. It makes sense that it is you, because, you know, then you would have studied together or something like that. That they were here for something like that. And I was like, wait, maybe. Certainly this is only 3, right? It's only 3 here. Only 3. I can try and block this out, but there's probably going to be another one. I do have a non-block in hand. First one this Saturday? Nice. Have you done... is this the first time, or you done them in the past? I feel like this was a mistake, but I wonder if 5 blocking 5 here would have been good enough, right? I'm not sure about that. Interesting. Okay, it seems a bit laggy, but it seems okay. Warrior with reactions? Never. It's just like, you know what? Command and Conquer for 10 seems pretty good. You know, it's like Assassin. Assassins and reactions? Never. Obviously, I wouldn't be fully surprised if they crack Crown of Providence right away here. No. Oh, well, that works as well. So they have a Vigor and an Agility here. So the Go Again and the free resource. Ironsong Determination gets +1 and Dominate. Okay. Right. I have an all-red hand. That is not ideal. So 4. We'll save it for the second attack. There is going to be second attack here. I've judged in the past, wanted to do it during Nats, but it didn't work out, so we'll go for 2 Procos for the L2 judge. Go judge like, thank you for judging. With Fiddlers? Could have, yeah. Yeah. Especially because it's Dominate anyway, right? So I can only do one thing. So the question then is... crappy crap. I can't let 2 hit. I at least have to try and prevent it. I have to try. But they have 2 cards still left in hand and a resource. This is likely going to hit a second time. Why not use equipment? They're going to get a token if it hits. Well. I got lucky. Oh no, that doesn't block. Okay. But it still gave me the life, right? Okay, we can just play the Mocking Blow and get the value out of that. Obviously, I'd like to pump it, but 0 for 5, well, 0 for 6 with the Vigor. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Add to Arsenal. Steel Blade Supremacy. So 5. And this says, until the end of turn, target weapon gain +2, and whenever this weapon hits, draw a card. Are we throwing ScowlingFleshBag? The alternative would be like throwing my whole hand. Right. And even with ScowlingFleshBag, they still have one in Arsenal and another card there. Where it's 27 to 36. If we don't do anything right now, they will draw a 3rd card, they will have a 4th card for the 2nd attack with Dawnblade. They currently do not have Go Again. But I'm thinking I'm letting this hit. You block with your whole hand and throw Swing Big. I could, but I'm really worried that they're gonna get over it anyway. Veet, how are you doing? Block 9. I'm worried about the attack reaction that lets you fetch a card, right? That'll get them over. You know what? I will go for what you say. Let's just block this out here. Let's do the nuclear option here. It's a very, like, these cards are very good though, right? How you doing, Vid? See, that's exactly what I was worried about. Twinning Blade. Okay. Fine. Okay. That's a lot of text on this card. My weekend was great, all in all. I was busy, really busy. Really busy. Well, no, they draw cards. They could potentially find something to... We'll see. We'll see what they do. That's a lot. That was a lot of text on cards. See. No, of course, this is how they get Go Again, right? They crack their boots. And now I need to throw my whole equipment to avoid this. And if I take this damage, I go lower life than them. What the f... That's a lot of damage. But they did use legs for that. But if I want to avoid this, then I have to block with all of my equipment. I mean, the only thing I can do is block for 2. I say... No, let's not do that. Down to 28? No. Dude, it's 5. I would go down to 26. I could block with Apex Bonebreaker and then say on 28, but it doesn't really matter much right now, right? I'm thinking... 5 minus 2. Yeah. I know if I use the equipment. But it doesn't matter on my next attack. So... How about we are dumb? What a turn. What a turn. And they're just keeping... Okay, they're like, right, I don't care. Okay. 5 card hand count. Oh, dude. No. I can try. I can try. Okay, that worked out fine, but ScowlingFleshBag is now gone, right? So I think I could roll Scab Skins here. It does just 3 extra. Is it worth it taking a risk for 3 damage? I feel like that's probably a no. We may have. We're probably gonna get their hat here. Yeah, her artwork is great, right? And have you seen, like, the altar that Nixie got done? Like, dude, that card is so beautiful. At least we got the counter. We got them at 15 now. Oh, 2 reaction, let's go, but it's all red. Should have kept the blue in hand. Is that what I want to do? Let's think about this. So we're blocking for 7. We could take 7 here on the first attack. And then block whatever second attack they have. They have 1 floating and 2 cards in hand. So they probably have, even if the Warrior's Valor. Like, do you play this only if you don't have another go again? Or is this a bamboozle? Okay, I'll listen to you. Liliane knows what she's talking about. Alright, that worked. That worked pretty well. Okay, so we can just go for 5 here. We can play this. Doesn't do anything. I think we just play the Mocking Blow as long as we're lower. Like, even if I don't get anything else here but the 5 attack, the 0 for 5 with the Vigor. Like, as long as I'm higher life, I feel like I need to throw that to get the value out of it. Like, obviously... Alright, so we're keeping the sync here. Sigil. Sigil of Solace is not great. So this is for 3 go again, and this says... Whenever Dumbblade hits this turn, put a +1 counter on it. Yeah, Sigil is probably a bad... Is probably a bad card in this. Yeah. A month ago I bought the Japanese alt art. Gorgeous. Yeah, I still have it in my binder. I still have 2 Viserai because somebody said, get me one in Japan, I'll buy it off you when I get back. And then they never bought it until it LL'd. And I was like, thank you, dude. Thank you. I appreciate it. So the arsenal is the offensive behavior, right? So it doesn't do much. That's the lesson that I learned. That's definitely the lesson I learned, Liliane. Alright, let me just check something here. I think... Actually, let me... Alright, let me do this. Yeah, we'll sync it away. We will sync it away. Puncture. That's 6. Alright, let's play the sync below. Yes, let's sync this. Alright, let's stay... but they didn't have another reaction, because otherwise they wouldn't have played that, right? You only play that if you don't have another reaction. Wow, okay, so... Wow, okay, cool. This is good. Alright, so we'll play the Villainous Pose, pitching the blue, with 2 resources floating. Sadly, we're 1 resource short. So I wonder if that was actually the best thing I could do here. No, it's fine, because it gets us the Vigor. So that's fine. Coming in for 7. And the breakpoint is important because when it hits, create a Might and a Vigor token, right? So obviously the breakpoint is going away with the Braveforge Bracers. But we're getting 3 cards here. So I'll take that. I'll take that any day. One 2-block and 1 non-block. I am wondering, should I just not block this turn? They haven't attacked yet, so I don't need to decide on the outside interference yet, because I could keep this for my turn, then attack with Claw, go fetch another bully. What? So that would be Claw would be 2, playing for 2. I still have enough resources to pump it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just risk this here. I could try and block. It depends. If this is just 3, just try and if we can avoid it like this. Claw into big bully. That's the plan, right? That's what I want to do. Claw into. Let's see if they have no resources floating, so maybe I get lucky with this, just to avoid the counter. Nope. Okay, cool. So outside interference ability. 2, go grab something from my inventory. I absolutely adore this mechanic. Then we'll go for a Claw. For 3. We'll do this in reactions to conceal info. Yes. I don't have to. I can play Claws and then doing it in reaction step, right? Yes. Fitz is having a snack and it smells so bad. It smells so bad. Pockets! The man, the legend, the person behind that new emote. Dude, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Alright, so Nimby into Arsenal. 6. Let's block the second thing. We can do a prime the crowd into a Nimby for 10. Let's take the 6 here. Yeah, it's absolutely awesome, dude. Round of applause for Pocket and my opponent, which just gave up. Applause for both of you. Alright, good. Good. GGG. Alright, good. So, a couple of things we'll do here. First, prediction goes to outcome, yes. There we go. That is one thing that we do. Then the next thing that we do. And when I say we, by the way, I don't talk about myself in the plural, right? I hope, with me I mean us. Alright, good. So, how about the teaser, what I've been working on? Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? Do you want to see what's next for the channel? Do you want the grand unveil? Do you want to be the first people to see it? Or not? Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's stop the teasing. We're doing it. If you like it or not. If you like it or not. Here it goes. I hope it's loud enough. Welcome to A Pound of Flesh, a brand new Flesh and Blood trading card game podcast. Yes, another podcast. But bear with me, this one is quite a bit different from everything else that you may have seen. So stick around exactly how it is different. Before I go into more detail, to celebrate this new chapter for my channel and my content creation journey, I do have an exciting giveaway that I am going to talk more about at the end of the video, so definitely stick around for that. I promise it's going to be worth your while. The concept behind a pound of flesh is to be precisely 16 minutes long, or as close as I can get, certainly no longer. The reason for that is that there's excellent content out there, podcasts, numerous of them that cover Flesh and Blood, but a lot of them are quite long. A lot of them are an hour or even longer. So what I want to do with this podcast is to deliver usable information, something that every player can use to upgrade how they play Flesh and Blood in a small bite-sized portion. Something that you can listen to or watch during a lunch break or when you have 10-15 minutes time. That is the mission of this podcast. The podcast is being produced in seasons, with season number 1 having 10 episodes. For every episode, I will have a guest come on and discuss one question or topic in depth. For season number 1, we're talking about what is one thing that every Flesh and Blood player can do to get better at the game. This is directed at all the Flesh and Blood players, so there should be something for everybody to move their game one step forward. However, I do keep especially new players in mind, and when we're having these conversations on the pod, one of the main goals is to make sure that there is no slang or as little of that and abbreviations and shortcuts as possible, so that you don't need to guess what this would mean, but actually we spell it out in detail. In this first season, I have the honor of being able to talk to many of the best players in the world. So just to give you a rough idea of the kind of people I'm talking to, we have Jacob Clemens, Mara Faris, Enki Dubakier, CYK Lionel, and more. So the lineup is jam-packed with some of the best players in the world, and that alone, I think, is worth it sticking around for the season. The podcast is going to be on your favorite podcasting platforms, as many as I can get it out to, and it will also be in video format on YouTube, so you can watch or listen in whatever way fits your lifestyle the best.
Wow.
It will be released every week on Wednesday, 11 a.m. UTC, with the first episode being out on the 22nd of October. I hope with the podcast I can contribute something to Flesh and Blood content that is not currently being done in that way, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed having the interview with all these great players. Now, I did promise a giveaway, so let's look at that. So 2 things I'm giving away. First of all, these sleeves. These sleeves are, of course, the new art of the Command & Conquerors. But not only that. Together with that, let me get it over here. I'm also giving away the playmat with the same art, which was only available through the souvenir package at Pro Tour London. And if that isn't a great price, then I don't know what is. How do you get this price? If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment on this video. If you're listening to this on a different platform, then go to YouTube, search for my channel, ScowlingFleshBag, all one word. That should be pretty easy to find. Again, subscribe and leave a comment under this video, and that enters you into the giveaway. The giveaway will end on the release time of the second episode. So the 29th of October, 11 a.m. UTC, that's when the giveaway ends. That's everything I wanted to mention right now. I hope you're excited as I am. And if you have any suggestions on what I could do in the future, if you have any feedback, anything that I could change to make the experience even better, leave a comment below and I'll be looking forward to reading all those comments. Remember, the first episode in 1 week from now. See you then. That's it. So basically what I've been doing all weekend long is I've been recording one interview after another. I had like one last Tuesday, then I had 2 on Friday. I did I think another 3 on Saturday, and then another 3 or another 2. I did like 5 over the weekend. Love the intro, outro, dude. Thank you so much. Love the podcast couch. Yeah. I got some great people. Like I honestly, I didn't think I was gonna get as many great people as I got to talk. And everybody had something else to say, and these tips are fantastic. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna talk about the tips that they gave, but they are really tips that every single person can use. Like, you don't have to have like 2 years of experience and like vast background information to be able to apply this. This is all stuff, even if this is first time you're touching Flesh and Blood, you can immediately use. So I'm really, really excited. If all goes well, we all gotta cross our fingers. We all gotta cross our fingers. Tomorrow before the stream, I may be talking to a 2-time Pro Tour winner. So hopefully that'll work out. And yeah, so this trailer, you are the first people to see it, aside from the subscribers on the subscriber channel on Discord. Otherwise, you're the first people to see it. The video itself is still in private mode on YouTube. I will put it up on Wednesday as like the first video to go up. But there's going to be a command, so if you want to go watch it again, or if you want to sign up for that giveaway by commenting on the video, if you put in APOF, that will bring up a link, and you should be able to use that. I hope you're gonna like it, Lilian. I hope everyone is gonna like it. I hope everyone is gonna like it. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Because I feel like the podcasts that we have are fantastic, right? There's some really, really good podcasts out there. But like the podcasts that we do have, they're all like an hour plus long, right? And sometimes you just don't have an hour. Sometimes you have 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You know, maybe you're waiting for friends. Maybe you're waiting to start playing your game at an armory. Maybe your commute is short, or maybe you just have a short break. And, you know, sometimes you just want to consume something, do something that doesn't take an hour plus. So, yeah. As I mentioned, it's going to be in seasons. And if season goes well, I already have plans for season 2 and 3. So, yeah, really, really look for opening out a pack. No constructive feedback, solid intro to the podcast. I mean, I'm always looking for feedback, but yes. If it's good, it's good. Let's open a pack to celebrate. Alright, what do you want? Super Slam again? Smash. Smash. Pack. Alright. Alright. Now, how much of the critique yourself on this project just analyze based on how you critique your own gameplay? Just have fun, you're natural entertainment. Dude, See, I can touch now the card. I can touch a card, and I see it's perforated, so I know it's this. You know, when you put yourself out there like this, there's a lot of imposter syndrome going around, and it's no different for me. I was really starting to doubt myself, especially with I knew I was going to put it out to the wider audience today, and I was like, oh, I don't know. Strong stomach for adversity. Prime the crowd. Ooh, fix a match. A foil. Nice. Foil hey, double majestic! Double majestic pack! Woo! And an overcrowded. I think I only have 2 copies. So I have the 3rd one. Nice pack. Nice pack. I mean, honestly, like, I moderate the podcast, right? I'm there to ask the guests the question. But at the end of the day, the pod is about the guest, right? Like, if I try not to talk too much because the guest is here to talk about their topic. And the goal is to let them share their wisdom. And I'm just there to facilitate them sharing their wisdom. That's kind of the idea behind it. Because, you know, 15 minutes goes very, very quickly. Overcard will be a staple for some decks. But it's not going to be expensive card, right? It's not going to be like some others. Oh, look, the Maxx the Hype. Dude, Maxx won an event on the weekend. So I'm guessing the... Yeah. The things go in. I don't think I want to play Meeps here. The Arc Smash. I only have one Arc Smash in this. There are no expensive cards in Slam, right? 20 is almost the most expensive for Majestics. So the only difference that I have here is Heart. Banksy, Banksy. Probably one of my favorite weapon artworks. Alright, Met X. When this hits, you may put an item with cost 1 or 0 from your hand into your arena. So this is for 4. So it's just gonna block with 2 cards here. They did boost. Let's block with this. We're probably just gonna have to block with 4 cards here. I'm guessing they're gonna create a Hyperdriver and pass. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, sorry. First of all, keep forgetting about this. And I also need to, what I also need to do is record new videos, right? For the new heroes. I haven't gotten around to that yet, but hopefully next weekend. So we can have these again. Where's Maxx? Maxx. There he is. Fueled by chaos, lit by fire, the crowd goes wild. Maxx the Hype Nitro! Overcard is the most expensive non-foil card at 10. There are more expensive cards, but that's all foil, cold foil, and legendary. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, that kind of makes sense. So, we're in 40, they're in 40. So, the Mocking Blow doesn't really do anything. I could roll Scabskins letters here and maybe swing 2 swing bigs. You know what? You know what?
Show me what you got!
Sometimes you gotta brute. Sometimes you gotta brute. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta brute. That's why we go gamble, kids. I mean, are you playing brute if you're not doing it though? Hyperdriver. Can we stay? Is this an aura? This is not an aura. No, it's an item. 5. If you control a Hyperdrive, Jumpstart costs 1 less to play. Alright, let's play... Just block with 1 card here. There's probably going to be more here. You know, you shouldn't gamble, but, you know, you can't... Gambling is fun. That's why people do it, right? That's why people do it. I mean, the upside was too good to ignore. Like, let's just say it like that. The upside was too good. It would have been like 16 damage if we hit a 4 or more. I think the risk was worth it. Like, obviously, in hindsight, you can say, like, oh, why did you do that? That was so bad. It's like, yeah, okay, fair enough. But I think the upside of, like, the biggest outcome would have been here, nothing changes, and we just attack for 8, right? The upside was attack for 16. And then, obviously, you have a small chance of rolling a 1. I was like, yeah, that happened. Okay, fair. Move on. It's fine. It's fine. New Horizon EA is at 17. Wow. That is so good. I don't want to hear anybody say that their reprint policy doesn't work. I guess they have a defense reaction here. Otherwise, why would they block exactly 4 with the equipment? No? Okay. We'll play this because we don't want to keep it in hand. So, if they get the mech out, do we survive this? Or do we have to play faster? 17 euros. At that point, even me not playing Ranger, I should buy it. I'm still surprised though that they did print New Horizon, right? Like, that honestly wasn't on my radar. Like, and I'm still wondering why. I wonder if this is something for the next set. Get to hear about the podcast Scowling. I listen to around 10 plus fab podcasts a week. Oh, dude, that's quite a lot of podcasts to get through every week. And on the positive side, Sigma, mine is only like 15 minutes. Muff does a Ranger set incoming? It has to, right? It has to. Like, otherwise it just doesn't make any sense. Like, unless they thought Marlin was gonna be a lot more popular and that she uses New Horizons? Yeah, that's fairly low, but couldn't they have started with something else? It's all red. I think we probably sink the Sigil here. Because we can't actually... No, actually we could leave it and then just attack with Swing Big again and Arsenal the big bully. Although oh, okay, so one construct is being pitched. Right, okay. So they want to do more damage here before they get going. I'll keep the Sigil for now. So, I mean, if they can maintain these 3 hyperdrivers, they're in heaven. Although this one is gonna get destroyed next turn, if they boost. Oh, well, never mind. I'm effed. You called it! Right, okay. Banish a card from under Nitro Myconoid. Attack. Overpower. The defending hero can't defend with more than one action card. When the combat chain closes, if the defender put a -1 counter on it. Okay. So. Should I put in the smash cards? Which smash cards? You mean Arc Smash? 1 Arc Smash is in the deck. That destroys it, right? Because this is an item. Yes, but I did roll a 1 on the other day, so, you know, that... I can listen to 2-hour podcasts as long as I'm entertained, and there were very few episodes in the last 3 years that went long and bored me. That's, you know, that's... Again, like... I don't think... listen, I'm not saying long podcasts are a problem, right? I like long podcasts as well. Like, I walk my dog 3 times a day. I have time. But sometimes you don't necessarily want something long. Sometimes you just have something for short, or you just want something short. Don't roll a 1. We got the 1 out of our system, right? The 1 is gone now. Doing work. I can't listen to podcasts during work because it takes too much of my attention. Right? I have to focus. I listen to music a lot. But I can't listen to podcasts. Yeah, I actually checked. There's not a single podcast that is under an hour. Like, every single podcast in Flesh and Blood is an hour or longer. Why? Why? Just sort of post, I don't really need to focus. I mean, yeah, I mean, if it's busy work, right, that just need, you know, you just, then it makes sense. Do you think you'll be able to shorten them that much? To 16 minutes? I mean, I still have a lot of editing to do. I've only edited 1 so far. And yes, I'm exactly at 16 minutes with intro and outro. Well, that's not true. 16 minutes and 2 seconds. But since I'm putting myself this arbitrary rule, I'm allowing myself that. Alright. So they have 6 cards left. We're on 32. I could use some defense reactions right about now. So obviously when I was talking to the people, I had a timer going, right? And I'm mostly, I think the longest probably went about 18 minutes. And that, like, shortening 3 minutes or 2 minutes on like 15 down to 15 minutes is a lot. But I wasn't also feeling a bit sick this weekend, so maybe there's a lot of silence, so I can just edit out. Can go longer. It can, Sigma. I really, really had to control myself to stay on topic, right? There were so many follow-up questions that I wanted to ask, and I was like, no, you do not have the time. Like, this is not what this podcast is. That's a different podcast. But I really think all of my guests were able to condense their basic idea to that 15 minutes, and it worked really well. So the Crank King? Oh god. Jeez. I'm gonna get destroyed here. I'm gonna get absolutely demolished. I wonder if I can survive this. I need to draw defense reactions, right? Yeah, I need to run them out of charges, right? I absolutely do. But they still have 5 turns like this. Which concerns me. Or I need to find my item destroy card. I think we need to discard the outside interference here just to get the block card. Defense reaction is good though. Extra conversation to create smaller, interesting reels. The podcast is not out yet, Kaiden. It's like the trailer will go live on Wednesday, and the first real episode will go out Wednesday next week. Like a question answered a day on a reel until the next episode. The thing is, I didn't record longer than what I'm using. But I'm definitely going to look if I can do reels. Like, at the end of the day, it's all about how much time do I have. And that's, with all content creation, that's really the big issue, right? The amount of time that I have to do it. Because I have a lot more ideas than I have time. And also, I have to credit my partner. It was her idea for the name of the pod, which is an absolutely fantastic idea. So we can Fitz move, so we can make that away again. That's a good idea, Sigma. It's a good idea. How you doing, Kaiden? Wait, this is gonna come in for 9, right? Ugh. This is not an aura token, is it? No, it's not. Jeez. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. It sure is a lot of damage. Crankshaft. More go again? Good times. Good times. And you know what? Sigma, that would have been... You know what? Let's note that down for season 2. Because I should have asked those questions during the pods then. Wait, why did I get to go again here? Oh, because you don't need an action point, right? You just need to be able to banish the cards. What does this do? So on a permanent, the permanent has +1. So this has... Ah, so it has +1 because... Oh, okay. 2 block is not what I wanted. Still takes an action point. Oh, yeah, an action point, yes. Yeah. The new card, if you can line it up with the new card, like, it's insane. Yeah, you're probably right, Vidya. We're leaking damage, boys and girls. 28 to 18. They have 3 left in them. Dude, the deck is very good. My god, look at all these go-agains. What? What? Holy moly. I don't think it's... I don't think I'll be able to... If they keep getting all these go-agains, I'm not going to be able to fatigue them. I did forget about that. That is true. The whole deck is go-again. I don't think I'll be able to do it. They still have 2 left. So maybe we need to use ScowlingFleshBag on one of these turns. But that'll just put them in a situation where they have a 5-card. I don't think I could survive it. In what turn did they transform? Turn 2? Turn 3? Yeah, like if you keep having these throttles, that's gonna be a problem for me, dude. it's gonna be a problem for me, yeah? I think the only advantage that I have now here is they only have 1 resource. So they may have to IP themselves here. Yeah, okay. Now I need to survive the next turn somehow. But even then, right? Even then... I mean, they'll still be able to play like the normal game. It's not over. Maybe I can scare them into blocking. I was gonna say. Oh, they can. Yeah, they can block with that. That's fine. No, they're like no blocking. All right. So how bad is this gonna be? Do not want to see an Nimby that blocks for 2. Everything else blocks for 3. Okay, Hyperdriver is not the greatest card for them to have. I guess. It could be a 0 for 3 or whatever. I think an attack would have been much better here. Okay, this is gonna go for 5. 5. Oh, no. Sorry. I accidentally clicked here. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so glad I was able to fix the soundboard. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, so how high can we stay here? Obviously, I can't go down to 6 because otherwise they will just kill me. 4. Blocking 3. Taking 1 down to 8. Gotta go. See you soon. Thanks for being here today. Oh my god. I'm super dead. No, I'm not dead. Not yet. But almost. I mean, it's going to be very hard for me to survive the next turn. I would have loved to keep a Nimby and to turn account, but I can't allow to let them sneak in any more damage here. It's, Oh, now I'm 1 short. You're kidding me. Okay, so now they're probably... I mean, if they keep whittling me down, all they have to do is get me to 6. And if they get me to 6... then I die. And I have a 1 block and a non-block. Okay, and a 2 block. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Ew, yikes forever.
Maybe Heart of Faendal wasn't a good idea. So this is +4. Uh-oh. 2 hyperdrivers. They haven't attacked yet. Maybe they bricked? Maybe we get lucky. It's a good tape feed. I'll do that. Yeah. I think in this matchup, I probably can't put non-blocks in. Like, even the sigil it was bad, right? It's like, yeah, the life gain is good, but... Alright, this is actually okay. This is actually okay. Why is this 5? Mother! Mother! So if this is an attack... I die. No, I don't. Wait, it got stuck. Why do I need... Oh, crap. Okay, sorry. Forgot about this. I die. I didn't see a last ditch effort. No, I survived by 1 life here. Because of the fiddlers. So if they attack me with Nitro Mechanoid, it's gonna do 6 damage. Yeah, back up to 7. Okay, alright, we'll attack. Back up to 8. You were Meeps in this matchup? I did not! I should have, shouldn't I? I totally should have. I don't know why I blanked on that. No, I can't survive. I can't survive to play... Like, the Arc Smash needed to come out earlier. The Arc Smash needed to come out earlier. Dude, these gas ups are killing me. Yeah. No, I need to put the Meeps in. Huge mistake. Huge. I mean, often you lose games in sideboarding, right? Meeps could have been... great. Because if I can just get 1 resource and play the Meeps, they need to block. Right? They need to do something. They can't just ignore the damage. Lesson learned. Alright, we'll take that away as a lesson from this game. Mech equals Meeps. Always. I don't know why I blanked on that. Probably didn't think properly. Probably didn't think at all. That's probably the reason. Alright, Hyperdriver, T-Bone, 4-7. Alright. We need to block with this. Then we can block with the Fate Foreseen. Now the question is, what do they have in hand? Like, we'll keep this. Hey, Jim, how you doing? Jim! You're the person that won on this hero on the ProQuest, right? Dude! That is amazing. Overcut blocks 2, probably want to bottom that. Oh yeah, true. Alright, they haven't boosted. Dude, Jim, that's amazing. Dude, that's amazing. Well done. That round of applause is for you. Alright. 2 sigils. Alright, so we can pitch the blue then to Oasis twice. But I think I should have taken all the sigils out and put Meeps in. I think you may fatigue them. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're all out of reds. I'm glad to see all the gas up gone. 2 jump starts here, 2 rev ups, 2 throttles, 2 0 to 60 to zipper hit. What do I have in the banished? They have 2 Med-X, recharge, the 3rd rev up, the 3rd red throttle, the 3rd zipper hit, the 3rd T-bone. Okay, it's not looking too bad. There's nothing against Maxx. Why not? You steal the items. Why? Meeps steals items. Why does it not do anything? Oh, it needs to have a cost. I see. Reading is for nerds. We don't read on this channel. Yeah, I do need to go back and read it then. Which Oasis? No, I think because I'm gonna need both Oasis here. I'm gonna need both Oasis to block 4. You're floating 2 yeah, but I'm gonna need another one, dude. Like this, you don't really think the turn is over, right? The turn is not over. No, wait, hold on. They're okay, so they're not boosting on this. Well, now it's still. Now I look stupid. now I look really stupid after just saying, "Oh, this is going to be the end of it." Whoa, whoa. Okay. Hey Johnny, how you doing? Johnny, you just missed le grand announcement. I'm still gonna use this because not taking 4 damage here feels pretty good. And then I'm gonna play the Sigil and Arsenal the Show of Strength. And I get a life as well. So I'm wasting 1 resource. I think that was still fine. Considering this was a 2 block, which I should have sunk, I think it's fine. Johnny. Or I could just swing Mandible Claws. Arsenal the Sigil. Yeah, that's actually the right way to do it. I was going to ask, how did the Spellbound go? I didn't go, dude. I didn't go. I had so much FOMO. They had what, like over 60 people? Like I don't even know how loud it was though. Like I love Spellbound, I love Hung, I love them dearly, but oh my god, it's loud in there. I was interviewing people all weekend. I didn't play. Yeah, no, it wasn't me. I would have loved to go. I would love to go. No, it's not the train. It's just like the acoustics of the room, because it's like it's this domed room. It's just really loud. All right, +4. How are you doing, Johnny? Are you playing any pro quests? It was not full. Yeah, when it's not that full, it's fine. We got T-bones. We got to do this. Let's do this, and then let's do the Fate Foreseen. We're blocking for 5. That's a 3 block. That's fine. You gonna skip it? I may do one on the last weekend. I don't know yet. Do I let this hit? I think I can take 1. Especially with this in Arsenal, and this hasn't resolved yet. Yeah. Trouble of Fear from Pico in Portugal. 2 hours of travel. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. The promos for the skirmish season are cool though. I really like them. Alright, so what do we got here? Outside interference, obviously we're going to discard this for a block card. So we're back up to 10. So I'd rather not lose value by blocking with a 3 block. So we're going back down to 9. I think we may fatigue them. I don't trust myself to top 4. I mean, big same. Big same. Okay, we're coming in for 4 here. So we're gonna discard the outside interference to get another block. I actually think this is probably the end of their turn. So they have 7 cards left. I can... What's better? Mocking Blow... I'm just gonna do... this. Bom dia, os português. Vamos a... No. Oh my god. Conversar em português, por favor. I think we played in Barcelona. Where you? Oh, that'd be cool. All right, let's see what we draw here. 2 defense reactions. I think we got this. I think we got it. I think we got there. My Piku went 3-3, round 2 against Nibe. Well, Nibe is good. Round 3 against Michael Fang. Okay. Wow, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? If you lose against Michael and against Nibe, I think you're okay. I think you're okay. You can lose that. If you had a good time, that's it, right? That's the most important thing. I think we got it. I think we got it. I don't see how they win from here. I think we just fatigued them. Yep, this is it. This is it. We're just gonna keep the blue and swing the claw. Take 1 damage, go down to 7. Just fine, as long as I have the life gain. Woo, let's go! Let's go! 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. And yeah, if you just joined the channel and you missed the announcement, then this is it. There you go, there. Oh, there you go, there you go. So 2-turn mech is not a good idea. I think they should have probably waited until I'm a bit lower in life. Because I would have probably taken more damage. If they wait a little bit to get me just down a little bit further, then they probably win. They need more ammo? Yeah. Right. We are 2-0. I like this hero. I like this hero. I think he's unsolved. I think he can do things. Where is the record? 2-0. My army last week was really bad. I lost against a really good Cindra player, but the thing is, they had a few hands that bricked, but so did I. Like, the one time I had a bit of breathing room, like, I had, like, all blue hands, and I was like, oh my god. Oh, and then I played into a Verdance, and, dude, like, my game was so bad that for the first 3 turns, I could only swing Claw. Like, it was crazy, and then they just set up for a big kill turn. Okay, feels like an Uzuri warband. I like it. I feel like... I would say it feels like a Ira Brute blend as well. Alright, good. So, what do we do? What do we do? What's next? What's next? I mean, another game, I guess. What else? Area 2 card defend, 2 card send if you need to. Yeah. And very blocky, a lot of defense reaction. It's value, right? Ooh, right. Alright, Kayo. Kayo. So, Meeps time? I don't think so. I need to block. No, let's run it like this. Alright, predictions up, ladies and gentlemen. If you wanna bet on the game's outcome to get channel points to get me to open up packs, you need to join us over on Twitch, because that's just a functionality that sadly YouTube can't do. Yeah, so this is okay here. Before the end of their turn, I discard 1. Okay, so outside interference into Big Bully into Pummel, which is gonna be 8. I think this is pretty good. I'm still not convinced about the heart, but we'll continue playing with it. I think last game, the heart definitely was a liability more than anything else. And if you didn't see, like, I opened up a few packs of my new box that I was supposed to open up on stream over the weekend, and I had the 3rd extended art outside interference in it. So that means now I have... So we can do Claw. We can do 2. Plus 2 is Pump It. Plus 2 is 6. Yeah, but would I rather pump Big Bully? Because then it's gonna go to 12. This is more damage, right? Yeah, this is more damage. Well, no, I can't. Wait. No. It costs me 4, not 2. Math is hard. Math is hard.
Round 1.
I'm so happy that I fixed my stream deck. I am so happy. I love sounds. I love it. Alright, so this is for 8. They're not gonna block, right? They're not gonna block. They're just gonna take the damage. Like, if you start blocking on Kayo. Thoughts on adding 4 block cards like Agility to Strength on the horizon, asking for trouble? Ah, you're talking about something else. Beat. From what I'm seeing, you may need to cut back on the 2 blocks. You want to be as efficient as possible on the defense, and 2 blocks leak it a lot. That is true. That is true. On the other hand, the 2 blocks is where a lot of my booing comes from, right? So that's a trade-off. So like, you can block. You can put more 3 blocks or 4 blocks in. But then what happens is you cut 4 to 6 cards which are boos. And I don't know if you can do that. I mean, you're trading off staying higher life by blocking against, well, they're gonna push me down lower life anyway, eventually. So I'm gonna have to wait to find a boo, even if I'm lower life, right? So I think it's a bit of a philosophy question. And I probably need to sit down and do the math, right? It's because if you block for 4, do you rather block for 4 or have a 2 block with a +4 and boo? I feel like the +4 and boo has more upside than a 4 block. Especially because you can't arsenal the 4 block. Well, hello there. Show of strength for 9. Show of strength for 9. We can block for 3 and then Mocking Blow. I can block with 2 cards on this turn. There's probably going to be another 6. If worst comes to worst, it's going to be 17 damage with a big one coming up here. Steel Victory doesn't do anything, so I think the block 2 on Boo is definitely better, but the deck doesn't need the proper ratio. I mean, that's it, right? And I think the deck is not solved. Okay, so no, we don't take the damage. What am I saying? We do not take the damage. Like, yes, keeping Show of Strength in Arsenal is great, but that's not my game plan here. That's not what my deck wants to do. So if I take arbitrary damage here, then I'm basically going down the path of their game plan. I don't want that. I feel like I want to stay true to my game plan and avoids 3 damage taken here. Too much of each causes brick hands or non-booing. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, hello, Blood Rush Bellow. Well, I guess we're using Fleshbag here. But they discarded a Buck Wild, which is really good for me. So I'm not going to use my Fate Foreseen on this first. Let's get something out of their hands. They have a 3-card hand left. At least it's not Rhino. You don't have to face 2 claws. It's only... they're getting a resource though, which is not making me very confident. Maybe they don't have... Maybe I'm lucky and this was the go again that they had. That was the go again that they had. Alright, so we will block for 3. We can block for 5. Although with this gone, the Nimbic doesn't work anymore. But that's fine. We can use the Vigor and the Fatal Spring Tonic to send 8 with Swing Big. I think preventing 9 here is more important. We'll keep this. The Command and Conquer next turn could be really important. Although they have a... We don't know what this is, right? I thought that we were going to put the right Buckwild in Arsenal, but of course we don't know that because that's the card that was discarded. I do have to say, the new set didn't make Brutes meta contenders per se, but it made the class much better. Like, at least one of them. Yeah. Johnny, actually, I have to admit, I didn't know that you were Portuguese, dude. That is my bad. I did not know that you were Portuguese. All right, 8. Now, I don't think they can just go to 12 here. And because I'm not attacking twice per turn, like the flashback on their side isn't that good. Oh my god, what a hand. They wish they had that on the last turn. OGK is definitely stronger deck. Meta is stopping him from being best deck in format. What's stopping him? It's being stopped by the Earth heroes, right? Florian Verdance. Let me think about that for a second. I think so. Cindra... No, Cindra's hard as well. You race, but you can lose that race. So I want to do one defense reaction, then Command and Conquer. Because Command and Conquer is really painful. Actually, what we could do is... We sync first. Sync the Sigil. If I get a blue or a yellow, I can play the second one here. Gravy Verdance. No, Gravy should be fine. Well... No, Gravy should be fine. I mean, it's not fine. It's okay. You could do a lot worse. Okay, so we do this, and we put this to the bottom of the deck. That is not what I was looking for. But what we can do is just block here, take 5. and swing command and conquer, because that's not what they want to see here, right? This is not something that disrupts their hand. This is the last thing they want to see. Back, watch the first episode of One Punch Man Season 3. Is it good? Did that just come out? I remember watching One Punch Man, but I kind of lost sight of it. Ooh, Pummel. Pummel would have been really good. Actually, sorry. Blocking with the equipment. Keep the reds. Play outside interference. Get another bully. Pitch 2. Pitch for Pummel. First episode of season 2 came out yesterday. It was very good. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. Gotta tune into that. Although, one of my issues that I have with anime these days is that I prefer to watch it dubbed, but I don't often have the attention span to actually not have something else going on at the same time. So, because I can't read and do something else at the same time. Florian is your worst matchup, apparently. For this hero? Yeah, it's absolutely miserable. It's... Oh, fuck. It's unwinnable. Oh, damn it. Oh, no. This is a problem. Oh, no, I don't have an attack either. Oh, no, this is a problem. Ooh, okay, 12 to 23. Fiddlers. Then 2 blocks and a 3 block. So maybe just block as much as I can this turn. Swing Claw. Not unwinnable. I think we're very close. Descent themselves is here. We are blessed by Brute Royalty. How you doing? Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
I'm in danger.
After I'm poison? Oh yeah, poison of course, yes. Yeah, poison works. Thank you very much for the pack redemption, Jennifer. Any preferences? Alright, so they're thinking a lot. So that makes me hope that they don't have the best hand in the world. What was discarded? A Buckwild. Okay, so maybe again this was the go again. Maybe we locked out and on both Blood Rush Bellows they discarded the backup. Sorry, the go again. That'd be... Mwah. You can decide. You know what? Just because I got the box, let's do Super Slam. Super Slam. Super Slam. Ooh. Maybe we get another good pack. We got 2 Majestics in the last pack. Wait, let's... Ah, this pack is fine. Florian is what's holding RKO back. Germinate is too much value to deal with. I agree. I think Gravy is really hard as well. But Verdant and Cindra is surprisingly doable. Like, I was surprised how even the games into Cindra actually are. The only thing that really upsets me about that matchup is you gotta use the ScowlingFleshBag really early. Like, you trade a couple of turns, and then the first time they wind up for a really big turn, like 5-card turn with something stupid, you throw the Fleshbag. And if you get a decent card of Fleshbag, then that game turns into very, very winnable. You know what? You guys probably don't listen to this playlist as often as I do, but I'm kind of sick of it. Let's see if we can do something else here. Maybe something a bit more upbeat. I hope that's not gonna, like, chase half of you away. Yeah, let's do this. Let's see how this... see how this works. Oh, okay. Spotify can't play this right now. You have to have a file on your... Well, okay, then. Okay. What kind of music do you actually like to listen to? I like to listen to anything between metal and like Berlin techno. And everything in between. I did beat Florian once by the Poison. Well, I mean, it's doable, right? I'm always jamming to my hard rock non-copyright track. You know, that... yeah. Ooh, 5 taking 2. Give me that might. I will take that might. Thank you. Are we dead here? No. What? What? That is big though. That's what she said. Yeah, that I think I got I think I'm losing this game because I got greedy. I was winding up for a pummel, and then they had the perfect opportunity to use ScowlingFleshBag. And that's probably gonna cost me the game. I do think RKO can beat any hero, but it depends a lot on how good your opponent is and how much they know what you're gonna do. If they know what you're gonna do a lot, then it's very hard. Swing big for 8. You know what? That's only 8. We're okay here. We're 1 life higher than them. So if we block for 3, we block for 4. Actually, let's not block like this. Let's use the Scabskin letters first. Block for 3, 4, block with Sink below. Then we can do... Now I'm missing 1 resource to do the Mocking Blow. But I can get a Vigor for next turn. The more that I protect, the less I like Pummel. Like, if it lines up, it's great. I was thinking the same, but then I gave it a second chance, and I really liked it afterwards again. Like, I kind of agree with you. I kind of go back and forth. Did we block with Nimby? We didn't. With Nimbalism, we did not. So maybe I just swing for 6 here. Clearly this... Oh, Wild Ride, Bear Fangs... We got away with 1 here. I think they were missing the resources. What did they block with? A swing big, right? Yeah, all red hand. So they could have just played Wild Ride and maybe Prey. They have a reaction. Other player to choose a reaction. That's not a pummel, that's a defense reaction. They don't... Is this a... It's gotta be... It's gotta be a reckless swing, right? If they're waiting for a reaction, it's a reckless swing. That's the only reaction I can see them play. Nothing else makes sense. You play 1 reckless swing. And putting it in Arsenal this late, makes sense. Usually holding 2 cards behind, RK doesn't telegraph pummel, which is nice. And the hero power and pummel resource line up perfect. That is true. And what you don't have in RKO is you don't have the disruption. And since you don't have the disruption, you kind of need pummel. Because you can't just let your opponent do what they want and just... I think the one big downside about RKO compared to Assassins especially is like, you do similar things to Assassin, right? It's like, oh, do I have it? Don't I have it? Although you always have it. But you don't have the disruption. So I think we can go for Mocking Blow here. And because we have to quicken, we can then go into a Claw, which this is going to be for 8. If I do Nimby, that's just going to be 6. Yeah, so we're going to go for 8 damage here. We're very low though, right? If they find the right hand, we'll probably just die. Something that attacks on costs 2 would have been perfect here to pummel. Now they have a 5-card hand, a full grip. As they say, I am down to... Okay, right. Discard this time. The Wild Ride! I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Okay, so blocking for 4. They still have 4 cards in their hands. I mean, does KO AD still run? What's the dominate one? Forgot. You know what I mean. You got it, right? Well, maybe not into me because I'm running a lot of defense reactions. So running it into me probably wouldn't make sense. Reckless Stampede is actually a good call. Yeah, they don't have to go again, which saves my ass. Hey, Simturd! Thank you so much for the subscription, my friend. Thank you. So blocking for 3. I can't go down lower. I think I'm just gonna block 6 here. Actually, putting the Pommel in Arsenal was a really bad decision. When am I ever gonna play that? So we just block 6 here. This was... I have 1 resource floating. If I attack with Claw here, they have to decide if they're going down to 2. Or... No, taking 10 would be massively stupid. Yeah, but if I use Sigil, then I can't attack, right? Go down to 4. Wait, actually, yes. Yes, you're actually right. So... I can take this. Let me block for 1. Then we play the Sigil. We have Vigor, we go Mocking Blow. We're not... So then we're taking 9. We're going down to 2. Play Sigil. I can give Tunic, right? Yeah, just to give a bit of buffer. Oh no, of course I have to discard. Oh! Oh, crap. Okay. Alright. 3 is fine, right? It's not Reckless Swing range. We're okay. Hey, Simp, where are you from, dude? Alright. So this is basically now... Oh, no, dude, I'm not higher life. No! Of course not, this doesn't work. I'm not higher life anymore. Why am I listening to you? Why am I listening to you? Oh no! Oh no! I should have just done what I did. I should have just done. Why did I just blindly? It's not your fault. It's my fault for just listening to what you're telling me. We're keeping the blue. Yeah, I think the discard. I think we collectively forgot about the discard. I'm keeping the blue 3 block. They're still on a 3-card hand, right? Yikes. So discard blue and play Sigil to get the Vigor. So I have to block for 8 here. Yeah. Hey, hi Maze, how are you? Sadly, nothing to steal with Steel Victory. I think they just have to wait for the right turn to come around, right? Yeah, the agility, dude, the agility and the might now. This is gonna be a problem. The free go again. Yeah, and taking that life damage that puts me lower now. Now I have to block with the mocking blows, right? If I would have kept alive, I don't discard a card. I just make sure I have higher life than them. I can continue playing my mocking blows for max value. What a mistake. What a mistake. What a mistake. Oh well. Oh well. That's how you learn. Hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, they're coming with me a full grip here. Yeah, that is a problem. And 2/2 blocks as well. I'll probably die here. They're probably gonna attack me for 6. They could even claw. No, they don't have to go again on the claw. Yeah, this lost the game. Oh, one mistake. I was like, I can win this, I can win this. And honestly, having Pommel in Arsenal was a mistake as well. I should have never put that card in Arsenal. Yeah, there we go. I should have won this. I should have won this. Oh, round of applause to our opponent. Well played, well played. Alright, 2-1. Instead of 3-0. The dream of a perfect stream dies once again. We're 2-1. Good. Alright, good. Right, we owe Schöne Fische a pack opening. When the game against either Florian or Fang. I mean, Fang... I just lose to Florian. Like, Florian is just not fun, right? Like, I most likely lose that. We can do Fang. Yeah. Alright, let's open this pack. Hello, Tough Nut. Ooh, pew, pew. The suspense is killing me. Rough up. Shoot your mouth off. Unexpected backhand. Toby Jugs. Silly Dwarf. Right behind you. And our foil is a Flex Speed Yellow. Shining Courage in the rare, and then just another rare in the back. I mean, we had a double Majestic in the last pack. We're not going to complain. I think you have to cut something between Prime Pulse and Pommel. Oh, we can do Ira. Yeah, I think having Prime, Pommel, and Villains is probably too many 2 blocks. Give me a sec.
Round one, fight!
Sorry, now you have sound again. Oh no, that took me a while. Thanks for pointing it out, Oriel. I appreciate it. I don't want to drop lower life to here, but it also doesn't make sense to block this. Tiger Eye Reflex. Interesting deck. So 5. I don't have a great hand here. Ooh. Alright. I can either block 2 and take 2, or I can let it hit and attack with Mandible Claw for 3. Or with Nimby for 6. I think we attack for 6. I could also play the Sigil out, then I go higher. No, I don't actually go higher in life there. I think we do the Nimby thing. Love doing the Nimby thing. How you doing, Oriel? Getting a tiger, so it's a tiger-based deck. Interesting. Interesting. Do they have a tiger now? Can they do something with this tiger? I think this is gonna be... They're gonna very much try to do like... Death by 1,000 cuts. It's just one. Like, the thing is, it's not worth blocking one, right? So you take it, and then you take it, and you take it, and you take it... And I shouldn't be taking damage. The 4 is gonna be so hard to block every time. Okay. Okay, so of course, what we do is Command and Conquer for 6. And hope that this is a defense reaction. I wonder how aggressive the deck is, right? So we know that they have Tiger Eye reflexes, so that is a defensive card. But if you have the Tiger plan, that you want to play a lot of Tigers, you saw them pitch a yellow. So they have blue and yellows. Okay, we're getting an aspect of the Tiger body, that makes sense, and the Sensor. That's a really good card to get. Hummel would have been really fun here. I think they're just going to be very careful to not drop lowered life than me. And I'm actually going to have to start blocking these ones. But the math is bad on this, right? That's why it's bad. So 6. Don't want to do this. But I'm also not letting... I need to try and get like the life lead back somehow. So I'm gonna swing the swing big here. They may actually try and block it out to get the go again. Although in which situation they don't really have that much of a hand to attack back with, right? So... Alright. I could have tried and... I should have probably just tried and sink this shelter. Then I don't need to use the tunic counter for the resources. Eight is a lot of damage, though. They're taking it all. With the oh no, never mind. Alright, so it is still quite a defensive deck. So what they're trying to do is... Oh, free go again. Okay, so it is still pretty defensive. Okay. Fiddler's Green is excellent into these ones. So they just wanted... So if they're attacking like that, they just didn't want to take the damage there, right? So that's fine. It was all about not going lower. That's all of what it's about. We will use the sink below here, and we're sinking one of these blues because I don't want both. Yeah, the goal here is to just stay higher life than I am. This is also not a great block for them. I wonder if I should have just done the Mandible Claw, but I think I'll put the Mocking Blow into Arsenal. Wait for one of my Boo cards, which we haven't seen any of yet. No, one here. Prime the Crowd is, of course, this Boo card. Ooh, Sirens! Perfect block. And they gain a life, right? Yeah, there's a lot of life gain going on there as well. Don't like it. So far, they've been better able to maintain the life than I have. Seven. What's on top? Command and Conquer. We could potentially get it. Exchange it with the sink below for the outside interference, but then we don't have... Are they... Oh, dude, stop with the life gain! That's my thing! That's my thing! Not fair! Stop doing that! I need to swing more with my weapon, otherwise they're just gonna fatigue me. Okay, we have a Sigil, that pushes up to 42 if we take no damage. But these are 3 of my strongest attacks. Like, I can't... If this game continues like this, I can't block with these. We also haven't seen any reactions from... I wonder if they run Reflex. They gotta be running Ancestral Harmony, right? To Legacy of Hikaru gone. Okay, 3. We could just try and block for 3. What is more important to keep, disruption or big damage? Let's block for 3 here. Scowling and then that ends their turn. Actually, no. Let's use the... I think they had a perfect first turn as well. Dude, 6. Oh. So does this qualify? Yes. No. Edge of Autumn. So let me read this. If Edge of Autumn or a card, yes, it does qualify. So we need to 6. So we need to block it. I had to give them like 3 of my best attack cards. That is very unfortunate. So we have a Boo here. I wonder if this is where I need to try and turn it around with a Villainous Pose into a Mocking Blow. Getting booed. Which would turn my Mocking Blow into a 5. With this it's a 9. Not sure that's good enough. I don't want to use my ScowlingFleshBag. But I feel like if I want to try a chance to turn this around, this is where I do it. See, if we block with the red Mocking Blow, we need to keep the blue so we can get booed, right? And then we need to keep one of these cards so we can block for another 2. Let's not use the ScowlingFleshBag just yet. But I don't know. Actually, no. Take the 1. I block 1 here so the Mask Momentum doesn't come online. Oh my god. Yeah, this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. I can do nothing. It's 2 Command and Conquers. I feel like a lot of damage is coming out of their deck though at the moment. Okay, let's take the 1. Like, the soul that they were able to go up on life early on is like kind of completely messing with me. Like, they have a perfect turn to start, right? They gained the life right away. So I wasn't able to push them as far down as I wanted to. And... dude, what do I do? What do I do? Now I'm gonna need to block it. Because otherwise they draw. This is so bad. This is pure sadness. And I don't even really have a good turn, but I needed to do something to get a little bit something going on. It's definitely not worth giving all my equipment for 8 damage. 44. Oh, yikes on a stick. That's a full block as well. Death by 1,000 cuts. Madness. I have to block. Oh my god, I just want to quit. I have to block with all my best cards. Like, my god. And I keep getting life. Make it stop. Make it stop. Oh god. How do I adjust my gameplay to this? I think I haven't seen a lot of defense reactions either. No, I've seen 3 sinks. Oh. Should have probably not played this here. I should have probably blocked for 4 instead. $42-20.
Ew, yikes forever.
I think the chance is very high that we're gonna go up to 2-2 here after this. Mm-hmm. Do they have a lot of 2 blocks? I don't think so. It's all 3 blocks and 4 blocks, right? Yeah. There's no... I mean, this is a 2 block. Okay. But most are 3 or more. Where are we at here with their deck? They still probably have 2 Chase the Tail. The legs are already broken though. So it's a bit harder for them to generate Tigers. We've seen 3 Tiger Eye Reflex blocks. Okay. Hey, thank you very much for the follow here, be Xenos. Somebody call the Inquisition, please. Here be Xenos. Okay. I think we need to play the pommel here. We block with Fiddler's Green. Get a little bit of life back. And then we pummel the Show of Strength. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. I mean, we were not winning this. Like, if I keep blocking this, like, I'm gonna lose the game anyway. I mean... I think the fatigue plan would be correct here. I think... Look where they are with the cards, right? They're down to 20 cards. 25 cards. I think the plan should have been to try and fatigue them. Knowing what I know now, if I would have known what I know now at the start of the game, I probably would have tried to fatigue them. Yeah. Because at least we get this damage through, unless they have another defense reaction, which just doesn't look like it. Okay, so they have a 2-card hand. Can't do anything with this hand. Sometimes when you play against an opponent that understands to stay higher life total. Dude, he was able to go up onto 43 on like turn 0. Despite me intimidating 3 cards. I think if he doesn't have life gain in the very first turn, I think it's a very different game. I mean, the thing is, right? Right? Sigils. Sirens. So, this deck is teched to do that. This is a life gain deck, right? So this beats me, but what else does it beat? Yeah, we're playing a very... Oh my god, 7? Okay. And the thing is, he can do a lot more tiny little incremental damage things than I can. So, that wins the game. Because I keep have to block like, you know, I keep having Mask of... So the problem, I think the problem that I'm struggling with here is A, they're doing life gain as well. And B, Mask of Momentum. Right, that's the real problem. And probably I am the problem as well, right, so... More sirens. What is this? Oh. At least we're getting boot here. Back up to 42. Yeah, I should have just tried to fatigue them, honestly. I think the fatigue... I mean, we're still in it, if we're looking at fatigue, right? So... Or, rather, the problem is they can just take all the damage here. They should, considering that they're down to 19 cards, like me, they should probably just take the damage here, because they're on 42. Like, just take the damage. Don't spend cards on blocking. But then, hey, I'm the one losing here, so... 8. Yeah, exactly. Just take the damage, right? Just take the 5-card hand. Okay, Fainal gives me a life, but... But, right? There's a big but there. They don't run Ancestral Harmony though, which is interesting. I thought that would be a pretty good fit here. Ooh. Have to take that. We are still on 8 life, and I can go back up to 9 life. It depends what they have back left in their deck, to be honest. Biting Breeze. One left. Chase the tail left. Sense. I think they used the legs too early, probably. Another biting breeze. Okay. I probably have to take this as well. Oh no. Yeah, this probably kills me here. I have to wait and see. No, wait. No, I can't do this. I can't let them have it a second time. But if this is a 6, then I just die, right? Bottom. Okay, my beloved. Now that Pika season is over for me, I'm going to try him out. He's fun, dude. Livia ate me alive this weekend. Yeah, see, this is... Oh, God. Alright, at least we gain a life back. It's something, right? How you doing, Thief? Hey, Maracuja. Another Marlin player, do you still want to intro? I think I got everything I need for now, but I'll come back to you. Which Marlin... Sorry, which Marlin player are you talking about? Which Marlin player is that? Oh, nice. Yeah, let me come back to you on that one. Marlin winning a Pro Quest, that's pretty good. Is there any chance you could put me in touch with them via Discord, Maracuja? 5. I have one non-blocking card. I'm gonna need to substitute this for a blocking card. Okay. Not blocking this. I ate a Marlin alive in PQ. Husk, my beloved. She can do interesting things. Sometimes. Four. We're blocked with 3 then. We'll take 1. Down to 2. Okay. Now they have definitely more cards left than I do. So that's a problem. So what we're going to do is let this hit. Any 4 here would be extremely unfortunate, but they probably have that, right? Three. You know what? If they... the 2 block is gonna probably mess me up. It's another 4. Okay. I could let this hit. And then Big Bully, but Big Bully is only for 4. So that doesn't make any sense. So we'll block with Big Bully. Take 1. I want to play Marlin, but Overpower is so ass compared to Dominate and Confidence. That is true. Yeah, that is true. Ooh, you discovered the command. You discovered the command. Right. Again, we can be cute with the 1. As long as I have some life gain left. This has no go again. The Nimbalism we had to block with, yes, right, yes. I think now they're gonna fatigue me. No, because I can still get a card. Should I have done something different here? No, I don't think so. Because me doing damage doesn't really change much. Nah, no, I still lose it. I think I still lose it. So this is coming for 4. So we play this, right? And then I can block with a 3 block. So the question is, how much damage has got left? There's a shelter there. The shelter doesn't really do much. We pitch the Faendals. I'm not sure I can win the fatigue. Because it can take tons of damage. Obviously I'm not going to Arsenal here. I need to use the outside interference to get the 3 blocks into the deck. I think now is probably the time to play one. It doesn't matter, it's just needed 3 block. So we're attacking for 5 though, so I need to use 2 cards here. Oh, the +1 is probably gonna kill me. Okay, so we do need to block like that, because otherwise we're dead. Don't really have a choice. I think if I play a little bit more careful at the start of the game, probably got this. It depends. It depends what they have.
Show me what you got!
Alright, so we can take the 1. I mean, the shelter is not going to do anything. Oh! Well, that just kills me. I flew too close to the sun. I flew too close to the sun! No! Hey, how you doing, Tommy? I got too cocky. Almost got him. I almost got him. Yeah, if I block better early on, round of applause for opponent. If I block better early on, I probably win the game. Where's the wild instant life game? It's like, wait, what card are you talking about? And then you're like, not real. Dude, pockets. I think if I don't get cocky here, I probably win this afterwards. What is left here? Yeah, I forgot you had an attack reaction. I should have tracked your pitch stack better. If I block here, you attack again for 2, so... no, I think afterwards I'm dead. Because when I do claw... I'm probably dead afterwards. If I lose all my attacks, I can't edge or auto-mew. Yeah, you got very close. Are you finding the deck? Dude, I'm loving it. I don't think it's great. I'm pretty bad at it, but I'm absolutely loving it. I love this hero. Like, I'm 100% just like an RKO main now. That's me. That's me now. Oh, let me see something here. Sorry. Alright. Good. That's all that matters. Right. That's what I keep saying. Cool. So I want to end the stream a bit earlier today because I've been sick for the last few days, and considering I've been interviewing people all weekend, I need a break, but we'll do one more game. Watch this be like a 50-minute game, right? I'm invading your space, Tommy. I'm coming for you. Coming for you. Tremble. Tremble in fear. Alright, Cindra. But I don't get to go second. So that's a problem. It's still doable. But going second makes it much, much easier. So let's see if we can beat this. This is doable. Predictions, by the way. The prediction wasn't... No. It's not official here yet, but here you go. For people watching stream only. Right, there we go. Cool. So, what do we do? We roll scaps. Let's go. Let's go.
Show me what you got.
6. Okay. That is great. So go for 3. Yes. Yes. I mean, I kept it very much under wraps. Wait, oh, the command on... Oh, crap, the command only works on Twitch. Sorry. Here, but here it is again. Ooh, they're taking the damage already. Well, now I'm sad. Now I'm sad. Well, we could do a mocking blow here. Because if I knew they would take damage, right? Then I could have started by not pitching the Heart of Faendal. Okay, so 2 options here. Swing big or Arsenal. I'm swinging big, dude. I'm swinging it. I'm swinging it right at their face. Oh my god. We cut him down to 30. Oh, that's good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Be clever about blocking. 4-card hand. We need to think about mask, right? So it's probably gonna be this. Kunai, something more. So either block early or late. And what I want to do is, I want to swing the Show of Strength. That's my... I'm going to let the 3 hit. See where we go from here. Because I need a card to pitch for the kunais if they want to use both. Show of Strength is not... Okay, so... Okay, right. So this is for 4. Go again. So we don't want to block this either. Because they can... I need 2 cards for it and they can just flick. Now I wonder... Okay, why do they need the fealty? Snatch, okay. Alright. Not gonna let the snatch hit. But we could do something with outside... You know what? Actually, we'll block with equipment. Greedy play. We're doing greedy plays. We're gonna play the outside interference on my turn. And then I'm gonna grab... I'm still higher life, right? So that's good. I do not have a mocking blow. But we do the other one. The big bully. which we're gonna swing for 12. And the Show of Strength goes into Arsenal. And that way, we keep a lot of pressure on, right? They have a 4-card hand and they're down to 18. Bramble Cinderclaw yellow. Not gonna block that. We are almost double life than what they have. We could probably stay... Like, I don't need to be worried that they're gonna pull off like a huge turn with 4 cards. I don't think so. Okay, so this is 4 here. So this one we're blocking, right? Can't let this hit. So we're gonna use the sink below. And let's... I have what I want to play in the hand. Oh, perfect. So another defense reaction. That's exactly what I wanted to. Honestly, that's much better than what I had. And I don't need the blue. I don't need to grab anything from the sideboard because I already have the 4 resources to play the Mocking Blow, right? We're just gonna play the Fate Foreseen here. They're probably gonna... do I want the Mocking Blow yellow? It's a 3-block. Yeah, we'll keep it. So blocking this, they're probably just going to Arsenal and end their turn. Okay, 5. 5. That will put me down to 24. I can take it. And then I think next turn we use the ScowlingFleshBag. Although they still only have a 4-card hand. But they also have the boots up, so... Alright, Mocking Blow. This will, if they don't block here, this will push them down in single digits. Right? Yes. And facing Mocking Blows when you're in single digits is scary. I think... Okay, so they're going to single digits. They're using the boots to block, so I'm guessing they want to use them to activate this turn. Fiddlers... Okay, I'm low on resources. No, wait, I have 2 resources here. I can activate Mocking if I want. I think I use ScowlingFleshBag here and just win the game. I think yes. So if they're attacking me with the kunai here, I throw the Fiddler's Green in front of it, right? Which they're not doing. Yeah, we can take 3, that's fine. But it pushes up the next one. Okay, that's fine. So if we want to play a Mocking Blow, I have 1, 2 resources, 3, 4. Okay, so we're fine. We can actually block a little bit more. I think they're probably gonna try and extend with the Dragon Scalers here to threaten Mask. Okay, so we're blocking 4. Gonna play the Mocking Blow. I still have enough. And even so, I can block. I can still, you know, just throw Show of Strength here. This is it, right? Just buying back. I mean, we've kept them off Arsenal all... I mean... You know what? Turns out doing 10 damage turn 1 is good. Turns out doing 10 damage turn 1 is good. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? I could actually roll Scabskins here and attack with 2 Show of Strength. That would be absolutely insane. They do have a 5-card hand here though, but they do need to block. No, wait, because... 4... This is 10. So they have to block. Nine. Math is hard. Okay, down to 3. Okay, Command and Conquer Sink below. So we just avoid the mask trigger here. If we avoid the mask trigger, we probably win the game. We get Big Bully. We have 2 resources. Yeah, we're fine. Because then they really need to start blocking, right? They're down to 3. Okay, they're going for 4 here. Okay, so we're blocking... Although blocking on this is probably not ideal. Actually, no. So, blocking the second attack is not good against Cindra. This is not where you want to block. I want to block the next one. A failtipe's being cracked. What does that mean? Cut through, okay. So obviously we can sink below this, right? And I am going to sink below the red. Oh, you know what? Never mind, red mocking blow. Fine, I'll take it. Now they have one more attack that they can throw to try and trigger mask, but I mean, I can throw 2 equipment, 2 block there. Oh wait, okay, so, hold on. That's fine. Just block for 3. So, how much can they extend with Dragon Scalers here? Take 2. As long as I stay higher life, I can... Okay, so 2. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. No, that's incorrect. I need this to pitch. Okay, so we're going now up to 10 here. So they need to block with multiple cards. So this is probably GG. I would expect this is the end of the game here. Because Cindra doesn't want to block. I'm throwing a lot of damage. I mean, this still goes for 2. Fiddler's Green is not ideal. So we just do Fiddler's Green. So we spent the 2 resources on Villainous Pose and then the Show of Strength. They have no more resources, so this is it. So we can take this. Obviously I'm taking a lot of damage here, but I don't think they can actually block out my next turn. And I need the resources for it because I have an all red hand, right? So we're pitching to Boo +4. Get the resource of the Tunic. I might glad I didn't block with the Tunic. I could have probably blocked with one with the Scabskin. So now 12. I would be very surprised if they have all... Yeah, exactly. There we go. There we go. GG. Round of applause for our opponent. Thank you for the game, Sifan. Thank you. And who would have known? Doing 10 damage. Turn 1 wins you games. I think otherwise it would have been a lot harder. But also I think because of the large lead that I have, I played quite loosey-goosey. So obviously I approached it a little bit different because I had the large life lead there. All right. As I said earlier on, I've been down with like a cold or flu for the last 3-4 days, so I'm gonna end the stream half an hour early. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you had a good time. It was great having you here once again. I will hopefully be back tomorrow, and I hope to see you then. If you haven't seen it yet, I had an announcement today of a new podcast. That episode will go up on the introductory episode will go up on the platforms on Wednesday, with the first real episode coming out next week, Wednesday. So hopefully you look as much forward to it as I do, because I cannot wait. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic evening. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself and somebody else if you can. See you around. I'll put that into chat for you. It's called A Pound of Flesh.